Welcome to Venusian Soul Tarot. Today I'm back with a timeless pick a card reading, and it's going to be a message from your spirit guides. So I want you to cast your gaze over the cards and ask your higher self which card has a message for you. We have pile number 1, pile 2, pile 3, and pile 4. If you need to pause the video to meditate further, please do so, but for those of you who are ready, let's get started. Hi Group 1. So the first message I heard for this group is something needs to fall apart so something can come together. There's a sense of, we have here with Black Dahlia, the void, ego shattering, soul fragments emptying. So there's a huge, for some of you, dark night of the soul, ego death, transformation. And I just heard transition as well that's happening but it's giving way to some sort of manifestation or dream that you've been seeking. Now that dream will vary for all of you, but it's like with the Empress, I'm hearing your greatest wish, your greatest prayer is coming into form and coming into manifestation. But it cannot come in without some clearing. For some of you with the Six of Cups, these could be karmic ties from the past, childhood wounds, paradigms, beliefs. There's something that's blocking you, I'm hearing for some of you, of manifesting your dreams and gifts and talents into the world. And this is on, I feel, definitely a mental level, but it could be like mental, emotional level. Past wounding, past experiences, or, you know, the narrative that your family kind of imprinted in your psyche. There's something around limitation or limiting beliefs or issues around your self-concept, your self-perception, where what you've been praying for and what will manifest in the physical, it's like you either have to believe it's possible or you're literally plucking out some of the residue or the thorns of other people's opinions and energies that left you feeling as though perhaps you couldn't manifest that, or your gifts. Because I'm hearing for some of you, it's like people may have tried to put out your light or talk down on your gifts and your talents, leaving you feeling as though you're less capable or less talented than what you are. Because with the Empress, the Three of Pentacles, and the Ace of Wands, I'm hearing for some of you, you have a really huge mission or gift or talent that you're here to express and share in the world. But there could be an element of self-doubt. For some of you, I'm hearing it could be spiritual gifts as well. I'm hearing spiritual or creative. But it's like the old cycle or the old perception of self has to be cleared and released in order for this to come in. And it's like the Hangman. It's funny we have emptying, because I always see this card as like spirit shaking out any like false beliefs, old storylines, or timelines, old energies and vibrations, karmic connections. And with this violet amethyst, I heard it's really important, or you may gain value from working with the violet flame to transmute negative energies, vibrations, karmic ties, karmic cords. You're really letting go of the past completely, because I feel like the old storyline or the old perception of self, and even the old timeline, like perhaps some of the connections you had in that old timeline, need to be shed completely before you can receive this, before this can come in. This is a really pivotal point, but I'm hearing for many of you, it may feel very, very uncomfortable. Like, I don't feel that this is one of those really easy, smooth transitions. This could feel like, again, a death process, a metaphorical death process, where a large aspect of your ego, especially the parts that identified with a past version of yourself or your past in general, has to be completely, they're showing me this image of something decomposing. That's what I feel. It's like completely released, and that aspect dies off to allow space for your light and your dreams to fully flourish in the world. Because I'm hearing for a lot of you, you are meant to be seen and recognized for your unique gifts and talents. That's a huge part of your life purpose. Yeah, but there's could also be what you're shedding is some sort of fear around being seen, because that just popped into my mind as well. So you could have fears or illusions around being seen and what that entails, or how people will react to you if you put yourself out there. And that could be creating almost a barrier or a roadblock when it comes to actually, you know, going out there and expressing yourself and sharing your energy. I also think for some of you, there is this energy here of divine timing. where, because I just heard it's time. It's time for you to be seen. It's time for you to come out of hiding or put yourself out there. You're definitely moving into a time where you're going to be far more visible. But again, like, I feel like this may not be the most comfortable process. There may be a sense of, I just heard trepidation for some of you as well. What you're transmuting, because I keep seeing that violet flame, is fear. Letting go of fear, releasing any fears you have around recognition. This could be as well, because I keep getting perception of self. So you could have had some wounding either in childhood or in, you know, a family dynamic, schooling, where you were left to question either your talents, your worth, your ability, what you deserved in life. And this Six of Cups can also represent karmic connections, but I feel for this group, specifically childhood programming or beliefs you absorbed through the world around you as a child. Could be through school, through friendships. And it's funny, your first oracle card, we have divine emergence, be seen, let the world know your gifts. So again, repetitive message. This is definitely about you being seen, stepping into as well your gifts, your talents, not being afraid to put yourself out there. For some of you, you may be closeted in the sense that you have a lot of talents and gifts, especially spiritually or creatively, but there's a sense of fear around exposing them or feeling as though others will not see the value in them. There's something around letting go of what other people think and the fear of being seen, whilst also stripping away illusions of the ego or things that you have told yourself. You have the divine director, trust the process, create space for divine order to unfold. I'm also hearing trust the timing, because for some of you with this Empress, I feel like this Empress has been praying for quite some time, and you may have felt like this was a really long time coming and why hasn't it shown up yet? But it's like there's something around the timeline now where it's like, okay, ready to go. I'm getting some of you may have high priestess type energy or gifts. So you may be a gifted like channel, psychic, medium. Some of you, even if you consider yourself a creative with this Empress or an entrepreneur, you are channeling these ideas. You're very in sync with spirit. Yeah, and you get your best ideas with this Page of Wands and sink into silence when you are in a state of silence or meditation. I also just heard yoga, music. When you can silence that mind so you can tap into the subconscious, into the soul, into spirit, things are able to flow more readily. You may also love the colors green and pink here with Jade and Pink Lotus. And again, with that lotus, I'm here, you bloom in spite of the mud and the muck and the challenges and the darkness. We have reflection, tranquility. Right now, there could be a lot coming up for you to purge and cleanse and process. So you may need extra time in solitude, in meditation, just to go within and really allow yourself to go through this process and transmute these energies. And again, Spirit is saying this isn't a small rebirth. This is a huge, it's like you're completely rewriting the narrative of who you are, what you deserve, what you can have in the world, what resonates with you. You also have Grandmother Moonstone. There may be healing around a mother figure or a maternal figure as well, because we have here Empress, Grandmother. So I'm getting like the maternal line. You could have had a maternal figure, whether that be mother, grandmother, that was critical, or that you adopted some of their belief system around what you could have, your worth, you know, how comfortable you are being seen in the world. We have cycles of change, illuminating boundaries, new beginnings. So again, I see you, there's a really strong emphasis on setting boundaries with the people and the situations, especially long-standing connections or, you know, people energies that you've carried from the past, setting boundaries and being clear with in terms of who and what can come with you. Because with new beginnings, I see you not really allowing others to encroach on this energy or impose their energy of what's possible for you. And I keep hearing divine feminine healing. So if it's not resonating with an external figure, a maternal figure, this could be healing the divine feminine energies within yourself. Because for this group, you are divine, you are in sync with that divine feminine energy, whether you resonate with being female or not. I'm just speaking about the energies in general. And I feel like your life purpose involves expressing feminine ideals, whether that's being like a priestess, an artist, a channel, a creative. There's just that energy within you. You're very in sync, I'm hearing as well, with the moon cycles and nature, and you may want to be manifesting, like in terms of full moon rituals or new moon, because you also have your majestic eminence, priestess, divine feminine worth. So again, you are this priestess, and I was getting that energy earlier for you. You have a really regal energy as well, but I feel like you may have been left to feel disempowered or not fully recognized for your beautiful talents and gifts and the energy you bring to the table. And it's funny, you have Be Seen and you also have Emergence, and we have Master number 11, Creation, Resurrection, Magician. So again, that's Phoenix energy. I was saying that before. This is a huge rebirth. Coming up from the ashes. You've also burnt or will be burning away with that violet flame energy, karmic ties, lower fear-based vibrations, energies that just don't serve you. And we have here portals, doorways into now, letting go of the warrior. So again, you're surrendering. For some of you, as a survival mechanism, you could have shut down the divine feminine energy within you with this Six of Cups. You may have been indoctrinated in childhood with that Six of Cups, or in, schooling, in societal, when we're talking about societal norms and traditions, there could have been a very masculine approach, like just do it, go get it, like go to school, do this, like very rigid and just a structure that stifles your creativity is what I'm hearing, and isn't in sync with the flow of your energy. Because with this grandmother moonstone as well, I'm getting the sense of flow, being in sync with your energy, operating and having a work schedule or career or business that is in alignment with how you like to conduct yourself, with how you want to dedicate your time and energy. So you're stepping into the present moment, and again, we still need that masculine action-oriented energy, but you're falling more so back into the divine feminine. So there is healing of the divine feminine within you, and this could also be reflected in healing with divine feminine energy outside of you. And I just want to point out, we have 27999. So you have 999, closing out a huge cycle and chapter. We have angelic ones. Divine healing is upon you, divine grace and divine guidance. So you are divinely protected. This is a difficult process, and I feel like your spirit guides are acknowledging that, but they want you to know that you are safe and supported as you go through this, and you can trust your divine guidance and your knowing with the Ace of Wands of what you want to manifest. Because with the Magician here as well, you're going to come out of this process and period better able to manifest your desires and your dreams into physical reality, especially if you've struggled with that in the past or previously. There's some sort of shift, or it's like alchemy, divine alchemy, because your consciousness is going to match and your belief system is going to match what you're bringing forth and calling forth. So that's all I have for you. I hope this reading resonates, and I hope you have a beautiful day. Hi, group 2. So the first message I got and the energy I felt was like I wanted to sigh, like I've overcome something huge. There's this sense of relief, but I'm not entirely sure what you've overcome or what this is for each of you, because I feel like it could be very, I don't know, like it's coming out of, for some of you, you're coming out of a death, a metaphorical death process, dark night of the soul, shadow work, or you've released something really heavy from childhood. This could be past wounding, trauma, belief system, but it's like the slate is clean is what I'm hearing. It's cleared. I just get this overwhelming sense of relief. For some of you, you could have been going through a very challenging situation, whether this be a divorce, a legal battle, a toxic workplace. It'll vary for all of you, but there's something huge that you've let go of, either internally, externally, or both. And what it's doing is creating this beautiful energy around you of, hope, a new beginning. I just see you being at peace, like feeling a sense of, finally, like it's my time. Finally, I can relax and let go. Like you could have let go of something that was very, I'm hearing burdensome, that was really weighing on your mind and heart. This energy kind of feels like the second part of group 1. It's like that's where they are right now, but this is the next step. So yeah, I don't know. There's a sense of things Things are coming back into balance, harmony. I don't know if you've dealt with something really chaotic, very intense. For some of you, this has just been a really intense kind of initiation or spiritual. They're showing me someone jumping timelines or shifting, you know, their energy field drastically, but it was quite an arduous process, or it was something that was quite uncomfortable. Yeah, like you've broken through something. For some of you, I just heard you broke through the glass ceiling. Yeah, some of you, this could have been like a huge spiritual shift, actually. But it'll resonate differently for all of you. Some of you, this could have been in your environment as well. But it's like, yeah, they're showing me someone breaking through the glass ceiling. And it's like, now everything is wide open. Like every, you know, limitless possibility. The sun is shining. The darkness has been transmuted. I don't know. This is beautiful. But again, I'm hearing it wasn't easy to get here. Your creativity is going to be next level for this group. Creativity, abundance, like I just keep hearing the sun is shining on you. And with Rhodochrosite as well, that is a crystal that's often used for healing, you know, deep-seated personal wounds or, you know, traumas or emotional issues that we've been kind of stuck with. And yeah, it's like, I don't know, I feel like a million bricks have just been taken off my shoulders. But again, it will vary for all of you what this is, but you've definitely ascended to the next level of consciousness. And with the blue butterfly, yeah, it's like the butterfly is flying free. You can change, you can move in any direction. If you felt you're in some sort of karmic hold, is what I'm hearing, some karmic discord, it could have again been reflected in the physical, but it could have been internally where you were stuck in some sort of karmic loop, and it's like you were going round and round that cycle. You couldn't seem to break free. That's what's shifting as well. Yeah, for those of you where this was playing out as well in connections, it's like your fortune is changing when it comes to love, when it comes to relationship. And again, love can look differently for everyone. Not everyone wants romantic love. That's fine. Like this could just be friendships or co-workers. But it's like if you were in karmic loops or cycles with people, like you kept attracting narcissists or toxic connections or those that would kind of push on all those wounds that you had from childhood. It's like you broke the pattern. You've broken the chains. I'm hearing, what is it? Is it Tina Arena who sings I'm in Chains? And it's like, but they're showing me you breaking free. It's like you've completely transmuted something and it has no power over you anymore. With golden topaz and yellow rose, yeah, and like that rose is ready to bloom. And when I think of the yellow, again, sun, very strong with Ra activations. You are like the sun. You're shining so bright. We have the Emperor, but I'm getting more of a Leo energy here as well. We do have Scorpio, but yeah, Leo, it's like the phoenix is rising. And I brought this up in group 1 as well. But again, this is what happens after group 1 goes through that process. Yeah, like I feel for some of you, you've let go of an awful lot because there could have been so many kind of patterns that you inherited or karmic cycles, ancestral patterns that you finally broke through. But they keep saying the sun is shining. Like everything is possible. I see someone just walking down the street, just singing and laughing to themselves. Like that's how, if you don't feel that now, that's where you're headed. Like your energy is so bright. And it's like people are going to be thinking, what has happened to them? Like, why are they so happy all the time for no reason? But that's what I'm getting. For some of you, you could have broken through into a level of consciousness where it may not be full-blown enlightenment, but compared to where you started this spiritual path or journey, it's like you're awfully close to that sense of enlightened awareness where you can generate, it's like you're able to generate your emotional state and thought processes in a way where the external world no longer imprints on your energy field. That's what I'm getting. But yeah, you've risen, your vibration has risen to such a level that it's completely, yes, it's changing how you feel, but it's like ripple effect. Like wherever you go, you just are spreading light. It's really beautiful. And with light missions and abundance, some of these breakthroughs or opportunities could be around your life's purpose, because we do have Paul the Venetian, gifted one, revealing hidden talents, opportunities to shine. Have I been saying something about shining? Shining, glowing. The color yellow is your color. I feel going into next year as well, like you're going to have a really good year, 2024. There's just this sense of, yeah, like I just keep hearing like endless opportunities and like multiple streams of income for some of you, and just abundance, light, fun. And this isn't just abundance in the sense of money, but I see that as well. But it's internal abundance. Like your cup is overflowing. It's like anyone that's around you is going to be lit up. So for those of you, and I'm getting like shivers, and I just feel so activated reading for you. So there's a sense that you may really be activating others or leading others. I feel for some of you, you're here to share your energy and shine your light. You could share your energy through speaking, writing, like literally healing people using, because I'm being shown someone doing hands-on healing. You could be a channel, you could be a comedian, an artist, an actor, but there's something around self-expression and sharing your light, sharing your energy. Some of you could be a poet with Rumi, but again, I'm getting enlightenment. With mystical knowing, breaking boundaries, personal experience of God. Some of you have completely dissolved a sense of separation, like you're coming into unity consciousness. Very advanced kind of spiritual energy here. But it may have been like quite an arduous journey, because I'm hearing it was very difficult to get here, or there were a lot of burdens and challenges and karma thrown, like karmic connections, belief systems you had to break through. Like it's taken a lot for you to get here. But it's like, again, I keep hearing the sun is shining. I just want to sing and dance and play. And when I think of Rumi, he was a poet that was known as like, very joyful. Yes, also enlightened, but there was a sense of that jovial, cheeky, your sense of humor is going to be next level as well. Like I feel like you're just a ray of light. And again, if you're not quite here yet, perhaps pile 1 could be like you may be there on the tail end, and this is what you're going into in 2024, because Spirit does keep referencing to me 2024 for you. You have rose quartz and olive tree, alchemy of love, peace offering, compassion, Venus energy, justice, balance. I'm hearing you balance yourself perfectly for those of you who are wanting or seeking love and are ready for love and connection. But I also feel this is the energy you bring into the world. Light, love, compassion, peace, enlightenment for some of you. You have Septarian nodules, way shower, shake up the system, cellular upgrades. You are here to guide others through, I'm hearing for some of you, your self-expression, your words, writing, poetry, acting, speaking, and also sharing your energy. I feel like people could sit next to you and like you radiate at such a level. It helps to activate and illuminate them, because I'm feeling that activation in my system when I read for you. And with Wayshower as well, you could be I don't feel like you're a self-appointed leader, but it's like people may come to you for guidance just because of this aura and energy you have around you. So you could almost attract, I'm hearing fans or followers, but it's like they love your energy. And look, with 9 of Swords, we have exiled, illusion of separation, disconnect, isolation. You've broken through illusion. You've broken through, you're out of the matrix. You've broken through a sense of separation. You're stepping into unity consciousness. And again, you're this butterfly that's flying free. And it's like you're sharing your light and your knowledge and your wisdom with others. You also have his sacral portal, creativity, intimacy, inhibition. Again, for those of you who had fears of intimacy or had to really heal yourself from the past wounding around connection and love, it's like you're healed, you're ready, your heart is whole, you're complete within yourself, because you go from here, separation, isolation, disconnect, to intimacy and sharing yourself. Again, there's something that you're going to create or express as well that brings in a lot of abundance. But with 8 of Cups, we have awakening, know who you are, DNA activation. You have DNA activation and cellular upgrade. So again, it's like there's enlightenment happening, or there's changes in your energy field on a cellular level that is also helping with this process, because you can see expansion around the mind. And I keep hearing unity consciousness for this group. You also have Dove of Peace. Stay in the heart, all is well, be at peace. Okay, butterflies and doves could be really significant as an omen for you. You may want to search the spiritual meaning of doves. But again, I know they're synonymous with peace, but that's what I'm saying. It's like the storm is over. There's harmony, there's well-being, your heart is full, there's more light, there's more serenity, there's ease, but it's coming as well because of the huge amount of change and transformation you've gone through in terms of your personal energy field. I feel like you've had to transmute a lot of energies internally to get here. Yeah, and with Shake Up the System, I just said cleanse the system. It's like you've done a lot of purification and now it's like you're on the other side of this rebirth. But for some of you, you may resonate with having a huge awakening. You went through some sort of process where you're at a point where you're feeling, I just saw 1212, so mirroring, but there's a sense that you've gone through a process that has ushered you into this next stage of enlightenment and spiritual advancement. And it's like now you learn through joy rather than suffering. Again, I'm not saying, you know, we can always choose to learn in different ways. It's a matter of perception. And I'm not saying you will never face another challenge, but it's like you've really transcended a lot of illusion around self, around the nature of reality. And because you're in this new expansive consciousness and embodying that, I feel like there's more flow, there's more ease. So that's all I have for you. Oh, and I just said congratulations as well. So Spirit wants to congratulate you on your growth and this next stage of evolution. Yes, so if you enjoyed this reading, please like and subscribe, and I hope you have a beautiful day, and I'll see you next week. Hi, Group 3. Okay, first off, I'm hearing this group, you are so creative. You're so divinely inspired. But I just heard your creations may be kind of outlandish or really original. I'm getting like Aquarius, kind of quirky, march to the beat of my own drum. Like you may resonate with being a starseed as well, that you know, like, yeah, like this is who I am, this is how I live, like just being very ahead of your time. And it may be not so much now because, I mean, things are shifting, things are changing, but you may have been considered unusual or strange or weird to people, you know, earlier on in your life. Maybe you grew up, because this group is not traditional at all. This is not the energy I'm seeing. This is like, you know, I want to go here, I'm going to express this, I'm going to write this book about, I don't know, aliens and, you know, just very out there, but again, I keep hearing progressive, ahead of your time. But it's like now that things are speeding up, now that times are changing, it's like people are ready for you. And they may not have been ready for you previously. Because with Pink Chalcedony, creativity, self-expression, life is your canvas. You're here to live free. And it's like you're here to emulate, number one, authenticity. Not trying to compromise yourself because of the judgments of others. And again, you may have been called like weird or strange or crazy or alien like that because these words keep coming up. And again, I'm not meaning them in an offensive way. Like to me, that's a compliment because you're so unique and distinct. Like you're not afraid to express yourself. But you could have grown up in like a home that was very, because I'm hearing like, I went to say black sheep and Spirit said, no, rainbow sheep. So again, like there could have been something about your identity or your self-expression that was considered like taboo, outlandish, different, unusual. But I feel like with this group, you're here to model that. You're here to show a different way of being, a different way of living, how to honor your authenticity and your creativity and your dreams and still, you know, I just said, and still survive, that you don't have to go the cookie cutter path for security, that you can be secure with a lot of freedom or with a lifestyle that people may consider non-conformist. And I'm getting so much pressure on my crown chakra. You guys are divinely inspired. I just heard you've been touched by God. Like there's a sense of, I don't know, there's just something so unique about you and it's beautiful. But again, you may not, I don't know if you've been shamed for it or people have tried to like understand you and they don't, in the past, they may not have fully been able to understand. You're definitely starseeds. Like there's a sense of you come from a different world and you're bringing in new ideas that are not familiar or comfortable for a lot of the souls or beings of Earth, right? And it's like, especially, I don't know if you struggled in school or people didn't, like say you were to write something or express yourself, they didn't understand your type of expression or they didn't understand your creativity. Like it's like, I don't know, I'm getting an energy of someone trying to be boxed in and molded, but it's like, I just said you're unmoldable. Like no one could rein you in, no one could make you fit, and that's exactly how you were designed to be. Some of you must have Aquarius, like Aquarius ascendant, Aquarius north node, Aquarius sun, moon. There's just really strong energy here of being your own, and you need a lot of freedom. So for those of you who are not self-employed, I feel like self-employment and self-expression may be instrumental for you. For others of you, I feel like you are self-employed with the Queen of Wands and Nine of Coins. You have limitless potential when it comes to, again, your creativity, your ideas, entrepreneurship, manifesting something from a thought. Because I'm seeing you get so many downloads, and making time though to, because I'm seeing someone spending time out in meditation and literally channeling and jotting down what comes through. So making sure you give time to these ideas and vibrations is important, but it's like, it's just like spirit just loves to use you as a conduit, as a vessel. That's what you are. You're a divine creative channel. But again, I feel like you may have had to let go of the need for approval or being seen or recognized. You may have had to really do that for yourself because others were not always able to hold space for that. I don't know why this message keeps coming through. Maybe some of you need to hear that, but it's like your spirit guides see it. They see your magic. They want to encourage you to keep going towards your expression, your dreams, your businesses, your ideas, even if finances are slow at the beginning, because I feel like you are going to be very successful and very abundant doing what you love, especially those of you where you resonate with the Queen of Wands and self-expression, of having some sort of creative gifts or something that involves self-expression. You have Lady Portia, overcoming limitations, karmic release, let go of the need to be right. I just heard as well, let go of the need to be recognized by others that don't have the capacity to understand you or see you. And some of you, this is family, I think, or this is, family, teachers, those who played a pivotal role in your identity growing up. Because it's like you were made for the new earth. You were made for, you're definitely from a higher dimension of consciousness, and what you are going to bring to this world and create, or what you have already created, is again, it's very advanced. It may not resonate with all beings and souls, but you're here to help with the Wheel of Fortune. I'm hearing turn the tides, usher in this new consciousness. You have spiritual force field. Protective light is surrounding you. You are safe. Some of you may not always feel comfortable in the earthly realm, especially with, and you may have had some instability in your life. You may be someone who's more nomadic, or there could have been some instability in your finances or currently as you try to build. It depends where you are on this timeline. Like if you're still in the process of trying to start a business or utilize your creative gifts in a way where you can be abundant. Finances may be slow in the beginning, but Spirit wants you to know you are safe, you are protected, and they're supporting you with this process. You also have resurrection, commitment, purification, devotion. I'm hearing devote yourself to your creative talents and your self-expression. For this group as well, I feel like you can't put energy towards things that your heart is not in with this Knight of Wands. And I'm hearing you will be seen with the Sun. Nine of Cups, the Sun. Your wishes will come true, and you will, provided you could take action and align to it. But you will be recognized as well for your unique talents. I'm hearing for your voice. So with self-expression, some of you have a gift for communication. Okay, now we have resurrection, but we have regeneration as well. Acceleration, change, shamanic wisdom. Sitting on the Knight of Pentacles, your fate is about to change. Things are going to really shift, especially in terms of your finances, your career, and how you are perceived by others. Not that that matters. At the end of the day, how you perceive yourself is the most important aspect. But there's just a sense that if you have been struggling to, forge your own path, to be recognized by others, to attract abundance, it is shifting. You also have, again, throat portal. So again, it could involve singing, speaking, writing, creating. Speak your truth, courage, suppression. You may have had people, again, that tried to box you in or tried to tell you that your dreams weren't possible. Like, they keep showing me someone trying to be put in like this little hole, this cubby hole, and it's like you keep bursting out. You keep breaking out and breaking free from it. You also have the Knight of Wands, contemplation, silence, knowing, releasing control. So I'm hearing surrender. I feel like when you're passionate about something, you may be really into it, but there needs to be a level of surrender so that you can co-create with spirit, and spirit can do their part in helping and aiding you in this process. But with silence, I'm getting solitude. So you may have had, and in that Knight of Wands, it's like that person is chasing their passions, but they don't always have someone around them backing them. So there could have been a period, or you may be in a process where you have to go after your dreams and, you know, put in the effort, but there's not really the support or validation around you from other people that, you know, yes, you can do this, or yes, you know, I believe in you. And with shamanic wisdom as well, you may have had to do some shadow work around clearing the perceptions of others, or even the collective consciousness, the ways the collective consciousness can imprint on your energy field. You may feel as well with Two of Coins like you're straddling two worlds because you're very anchored in the higher realms. Yeah, you're ahead of your time. You have master number 11. Some of you could be a master number as well, because I'm getting like creativity, divine inspiration, but we have beam up your vibration, open to star family. Again, you may have not felt as though your biological family were truly your family. Like, you may have felt like an alien. Again, the rainbow sheep. Some of you may resonate with being a rainbow or crystal child as well, but your vibration was a lot higher than those around you. But again, you were here to teach. You are here to share your energy and demonstrate it in a way that would help others grow. And you may resonate. I mentioned being a starseed. You may resonate with Sirius energy, being a Syrian starseed. We have dream for the new earth, time now for a magical life. Again, you're meant to, I shouldn't say meant to. You are here and have the potential to teach people how to, number one, embrace their freedom and authenticity, and how to live with joy, that we are here to create. We are here to express ourselves. We're not here to be boxed in. We're not here to kind of follow the status quo, or, oh, I'm meant to get married at this age and, you know, stay in this one job for my entire life. Again, some of you may live lives that are considered very progressive or non-traditional. Like, you may be nomadic, you may work online, you may, I don't know, you could live in a tiny house, you could, you know, live in, like, I'm hearing like van life, move around constantly, always be shifting. Like, there's a lot of change. And I feel like you're here to demonstrate as well to people that, number one, they can pursue their own potential and dreams, even if they're not supported. Because I feel for this group, you will have or have overcome certain limiting voices and energies in your life to get here. But there is also a sense that you're here to show how much change and magic is possible, that, you know, to trust in the unseen, to trust in the divine, and always follow your heart. Okay, so that's all I have for you. I hope this reading resonates, and I hope you have a beautiful day. Hi, group 4. I'm hearing for this group, you're going through a huge activation and awakening. I feel like you're going to be feeling so lit up, especially heading into 2024. Like, I just get this energy of expansion, downloads. 2024 is is a year of new ideas, because I'm getting like, I feel like I'm being bombarded with like downloads, feelings, sensations, just every inspiration. Like, I go out in nature and I'm inspired by everything around me. Like, with King of Wands, you may have certain gifts that are being activated as well. We do have Priestess Awakening, and when I looked at the King of Wands, I was seeing someone who was clairvoyant and receiving visions. So some of this activation could be around literal clairvoyance, but some sort of there's some sort of expansion that's happening with your spiritual gifts, with your psychic ability, with your ability to receive and hear spirit. It could even be mediumship abilities, but I just get this sense of yeah, I just keep hearing expansion, and I feel like your soul, you may feel like you're really being stretched. And I feel like with the Tower, it's like right now you may be severing the Tower and the Four of Cups. You're severing ties with people and things and situations that no longer no longer resonate, but that tether you to a lower vibration or hold you back from where you're going. There's a sense, there's a lot more freedom coming in for you in 2024. You may resonate with having broken through a karmic cycle. You know, you've closed something out, or you're in the process currently in December of closing something out that enables you to charge forth in 2024. I feel like there's just going to be a lot going on, especially internally, energetically. So much expansion. You're planting new seeds, I see. You're setting intentions. You're getting so many downloads from spirit, dreams, insights. We have diamond heartseed crystal, golden age wisdom, DNA activation, Lemuria, priestess awakening. You may have a connection to ancient Lemuria as well. Because I was going to say, when I said getting visions, I almost said memories. But then I stopped myself because it's not like memories like, oh, in my childhood, such and such said this to me. It's not that type of thing. But it could be memories from ancient times, like past lives or magical gifts you've had. Like say you were incarnated in ancient Lemuria and you had you were a priestess or you had some sort of spiritual gift. I see that being activated and your mind may be drawn to that, you know, that experience, that timeline. With the dolphin as well, you may have a connection to dolphins, but again, I get joy. I just see, I'm getting also the energy of the Fae, like very magical. 2024, I'm just hearing inspiration. New inspiration, planting seeds, but it's new inspiration, but it could be coming from an older time frame or an experience you've had in another dimension, incarnation with golden age wisdom. So again, there's aspects of you that are being activated or awakening and remembering who you once were, and that's helping to inform what you're doing moving forward. With that Ace of Coins, there could be a new venture. With the Star and the Ace of Coins, there could be a really magical venture or idea you receive. Again, I'm not sure if this is happening right now or more so heading into 2024, because right now you could be in this phase because I'm seeing a lot of clearing. But there's some sort of like golden idea that you're going to receive from spirit that you build upon, that I'm hearing is very promising and can bring a lot of abundance. But again, it will be divinely guided. You have Kalima, divine severance, cut the cords to dramas, fears, and limitations. So again, when I think of Kalima, again, breaking free, more freedom, burning away or transmuting old karmic ties, cords, relationships. With the Tower and the Four of Cups, I feel anything that doesn't satisfy you, you're walking away from. I don't really see you holding on to much heading into 2024. It's like, it's like you're going to be, we have devoted warrior, let God's love hold you in strength above the star. So it's like you're going to be devoted to that star, to that dream, to that wish. But I feel like you may be making sacrifices in the physical or releasing certain physical conditions or energies or vibrations that can't and don't serve you moving forward. Now I'm hearing anyone that drains you or brings lower vibrational energy, fear, drama, gossip, you're shedding. And we have Fairies orders, rest, replenish and release guilt. You may be spending as well a lot of time at home with the Four of Wands with loved ones, around loving connections. I see you as well needing time to integrate because you're going through a lot of spiritual shifts. And again, I feel like these messages have been kind of preparing you for 2024. So there is a sense of you going through some of these shifts. You're going to go through a lot of activations, awakenings, and shifts spiritually as well. So you may need time to integrate that. You're also going to be getting so many downloads. You may also have some activations with hands-on healing, but your spiritual gifts are definitely activating and going to the next level. And again, they may be expressed with this Ace of Coins in some sort of venture, business, or project that you work on. We have restructure, identifying, reframing, enhancing. Yeah, I feel like you may be kind of setting a new foundation for yourself. If you felt certain conditions in the past or aspects of where you were devoting your energy or putting energy toward wasn't working anymore. You may be letting go of that completely. And you also have galactic guidance, star family assistance, cooperation. So again, you have your spirit guides with you as you go through these changes. Don't be afraid as well to call on spirit if you need some support, or, you know, if things are shifting really drastically with the tower, there's a lot kind of shedding, falling away, or it feels kind of topsy-turvy right now. Don't be afraid to ask spirit for more support, more clarity, more guidance. We also have root portal, so you will be grounding yourself as well as you go through this. Vitality, stability, and survival, fearful. See, I feel like you're coming out of an energy. If in the past there were any aspects of your life that were based on fear, that's what's being shed because that foundation isn't solid. So if there were connections that were based on fear or, you know, codependency in the sense of, oh, you know, I've known them for a while, like, I don't know if I should let go, or it could be letting go of like means and beliefs around income that no longer satisfy you on a soul or spiritual level. I just see you really shedding these old energies, old vibrations, so that you can step into, and I mean, not even step into, these activations are already happening within you, because I'm getting this sense that some of it is, I'm hearing it's timing as well, like in terms of your timeline. Now is the time for you to really come into your full expression as a soul and a spiritual being. And that includes, you know, gifts you've had from past lives, spiritual gifts and abilities. You may resonate as well here with being an earth angel. We have kindness, sensitivity is strength, higher perspective, divine abilities. So you have, I think there's a card here. Yeah, when I looked at the King of Wands, I was getting psychic abilities as well. But you have 3 cards for me demonstrating psychic and spiritual gifts really coming online or being enhanced, as well as energy healing and hands-on healing. And again, this is designed to help not only with your awakening, but I feel like you may be someone that can help guide others or share your gifts in a way that inspires others to be open to spirit, open to the divine, and open to their own gifts. You may be quite activating for others. This is so synchronistic, but you have dolphin baby, and we had dolphins here, and you have Lemurian origin, and we have Lemuria here. So double confirmation that you are connected to ancient Lemuria. You may be revisiting those timelines as well. I'm hearing your heart is your superpower when I looked at the Jade, and we have baby pink. So again, I'm getting pink and greens, heart chakra energy. Lemurian origin flow, timeless, adaptable, free, take your time. It's like your concept of time is completely shifting. Like if you felt in the past as well, like, oh, I have to rush around, or I don't have time for this or that, or to give energy to, whether it be like a business, your spiritual gifts, your meditation practice, or going within. It's like your timelines and your sense of time is shifting as well to enable you to kind of, I'm hearing feel more flow. There's more surrender because you're feeling more stable and grounded within yourself. And again, some of this has to do with the ascension and the activations that are occurring within you. But I'm hearing trust where life is taking you right now. There's going to be a lot of quick changes with the Knight of Swords beneath that. I also feel you're heading into a year 2024 that is very fertile, is what I'm hearing. And this could be literally or metaphorically. So there's a sense of being conscious of what you are creating, planting seeds. There's so much new inspiration that's going to be flowing through you soon. If it is a bit chaotic and rocky right now, it's like spirit and your guides are helping you clear out what can't come with you into 2024. So that's all I have for you. I hope this reading resonates, and I hope you have a beautiful day.